The Wari Empire, a once powerful civilization that flourished in the Andean highlands of modern-day Peru, stands as a captivating enigma in the annals of history. Emerging around 600 AD in the Ayacucho region, the Wari civilization evolved into a vast imperial state that exerted influence over a wide swath of territory, leaving behind a legacy of remarkable achievements in art, architecture, governance, and culture. Despite its prominence, the Wari Empire remains relatively obscure compared to its renowned successor, the Inca Empire. However, recent archaeological discoveries and scholarly research have begun to shed light on this fascinating civilization, prompting a renewed interest in understanding its origins, societal structure, and contributions to Andean culture. The significance of studying the Wari Empire lies not only in unraveling the mysteries of a relatively lesser-known civilization but also in gaining insights into the complexities of pre-Columbian Andean societies. By examining the rise and fall of the Wari Empire, scholars can glean valuable lessons about the dynamics of ancient state formation, political organization, economic systems, and cultural development. Moreover, the study of the Wari Empire provides a broader context for understanding the historical trajectory of the Andean region and its enduring impact on subsequent civilizations. As we embark on a journey to explore the depths of the Wari Empire, we aim to uncover the intricacies of this ancient civilization and elucidate its significance in the mosaic of human history. Through a multidisciplinary approach encompassing archaeology, anthropology, history, and cultural studies, we endeavor to piece together the fragments of the past and illuminate the rich tapestry of Wari culture and society. By doing so, we hope to not only deepen our understanding of the Wari Empire but also to appreciate the diversity and complexity of human civilization across time and space. The Ayacucho region, situated in present-day Peru, served as the cradle of Wari civilization, witnessing the initial stirrings of societal complexity and cultural innovation. Archaeological evidence indicates that as early as 600 AD, communities in the Ayacucho area began to engage in intensive agriculture, cultivating crops such as maize, potatoes, and quinoa. These agricultural developments laid the groundwork for sedentary settlements and the emergence of social hierarchies based on access to resources. The transition from simple agricultural villages to more complex societies was accompanied by advancements in craft production, including pottery, textiles, and metallurgy. Wari artisans demonstrated a mastery of these crafts, producing exquisite artifacts that reflected the growing sophistication of their culture. Trade networks connecting the Ayacucho region with distant areas facilitated the exchange of goods and ideas, contributing to the cultural diversity and economic prosperity of Wari communities. By the 7th century AD, the Wari civilization had begun to assert its dominance over neighboring polities, laying the foundation for the emergence of a centralized state. The city of Wari, located in the Ayacucho Valley, served as the political and administrative center of the burgeoning empire. From this urban core, Wari rulers exercised authority over surrounding territories through a combination of military conquests, diplomatic alliances, and religious influence. The transformation of Wari into a dominant force was facilitated by its strategic location at the crossroads of major trade routes and its control over key resources such as agricultural land and precious metals. The consolidation of power under a centralized authority enabled the Wari Empire to impose its cultural and political hegemony over a vast expanse of territory, stretching from the northern highlands to the southern coast of Peru. During the height of its power in the 8th century AD, the Wari Empire embarked on a period of expansion and consolidation, incorporating diverse ethnic groups and regions into its burgeoning domain. Military campaigns led to the conquest of rival polities and the establishment of provincial centers governed by appointed officials loyal to the Wari state. These provincial centers served as nodes of political administration, economic exchange, and cultural diffusion, contributing to the integration of diverse populations into the imperial fold. The expansion of the Wari Empire was accompanied by monumental construction projects, including the building of roads, fortifications, and ceremonial centers. These public works not only served practical purposes such as facilitating trade and communication but also reinforced the ideological power of the Wari rulers, who presented themselves as divine intermediaries responsible for maintaining cosmic order. The administrative organization of the Wari state was centralized around the capital city of Wari, also known as Huari, which served as the political, economic, and religious center of the empire. From this urban core, Wari rulers governed a vast network of provincial centers, each headed by appointed officials responsible for the administration of local affairs. These provincial governors, known as Caraccas, served as intermediaries between the central government and regional populations, overseeing tax collection, resource management, and the enforcement of imperial decrees. Beneath the provincial governors were a hierarchy of bureaucrats, priests, and military commanders who assisted in the day-to-day administration of the empire. Specialized administrative agencies, such as the Chasqui messenger system and the Quipu record-keeping system, facilitated communication and coordination between different regions of the empire. Through these bureaucratic mechanisms, the Wari state was able to exert centralized control over a geographically dispersed territory, ensuring compliance with imperial policies and maintaining social cohesion. At the apex of Wari society stood a hereditary elite composed of nobles, priests, and military leaders who held positions of power and privilege within the empire. The elite class traced their lineage to the mythical founders of the Wari state and claimed divine authority to rule as intermediaries between the earthly realm and the spiritual realm. Elite status was often inherited, with wealth, lineage, and military prowess serving as markers of social prestige and political influence. The elite played a pivotal role in the governance of the Wari Empire, wielding authority through a combination of religious legitimacy, economic control, and military might. They oversaw the distribution of land, resources, and labor, ensuring the stability and prosperity of the empire. In return for their loyalty and service, members of the elite were granted privileges such as access to land, tribute payments, and ceremonial honors, cementing their status as the ruling class of Wari society. Central to the success of the Wari Empire was its ability to effectively manage resources and exert control over vast territories. The empire's economic system was based on a combination of state ownership, tribute extraction, and labor mobilization, with agricultural production serving as the primary source of wealth and sustenance. The Wari state controlled extensive agricultural lands through a system of land grants and labor obligations, ensuring a steady supply of food and resources for the urban population. In addition to agricultural wealth, the Wari Empire exploited other natural resources such as minerals, textiles, and luxury goods through trade networks and tribute payments. Control over key resources facilitated the empire's economic dominance and enabled the accumulation of wealth by the ruling elite. Territorial control was enforced through a combination of military force, administrative oversight, and ideological persuasion, with provincial governors acting as agents of imperial authority in outlying regions. One of the most striking aspects of Wari culture was its architectural ingenuity, characterized by monumental constructions and sophisticated urban planning. The city of Wari itself boasted impressive architectural feats, including massive platform mounds, expansive plazas, and intricate stone carvings. These structures served both practical and symbolic purposes, providing spaces for ritual ceremonies, administrative functions, and public gatherings while also showcasing the empire's power and prestige. Beyond the capital city, Wari influence extended to provincial centers and ceremonial sites, where similar architectural styles and construction techniques were employed. Urban planning played a crucial role in the layout of Wari settlements, with carefully designed street grids, drainage systems, and defensive fortifications ensuring order and security. The systematic organization of space reflected the centralized control and hierarchical structure of Wari society, with monumental architecture serving as tangible expressions of imperial authority. Wari artisans were masters of ceramics, textiles, and metalwork, producing exquisite works of art that showcased their technical skill and artistic creativity. Wari ceramics were renowned for their intricate designs, geometric patterns, and vibrant colors, with pottery vessels serving both utilitarian and ceremonial purposes. Textiles were another hallmark of Wari craftsmanship, with intricately woven fabrics adorned with elaborate motifs and symbols. These textiles were used for clothing, ceremonial garments, and burial shrouds, reflecting the importance of textile production in Wari society. Metalwork also flourished in the Wari Empire, with artisans working with gold, silver, copper, and other metals to create ornate jewelry, ceremonial objects, and ritual paraphernalia. The mastery of metalworking techniques allowed Wari artisans to produce intricate filigree designs, hammered reliefs, and cast figures that showcased their technical prowess and artistic sophistication. These metal artifacts were often imbued with symbolic meaning, serving as status symbols, religious icons, and offerings to the gods. Religion played a central role in Wari society, shaping every aspect of life from political governance to artistic expression. The Wari pantheon consisted of a complex array of gods and goddesses, spirits, and ancestral deities, each with their own domains of influence and attributes. Religious beliefs were closely intertwined with cosmology, mythology, and ritual practice, providing a framework for understanding the natural world and humanity's place within it. Wari religious rituals were elaborate affairs, involving offerings, sacrifices, processions, and performances aimed at appeasing the gods and ensuring the well-being of the community. Ceremonial centers such as the Templo Mayor in Wari served as focal points for religious activity, where priests conducted rituals, conducted ceremonies, and communicated with the divine through prayers and offerings. These rituals were often accompanied by music, dance, and feasting, creating a sense of communal cohesion and spiritual connection among the participants. Agriculture formed the backbone of the Wari economy, providing sustenance for the urban population and surplus crops for trade and tribute. Wari farmers utilized a variety of agrarian practices to maximize agricultural productivity, including terrace farming, irrigation systems, and crop rotation. Terrace farming, in particular, allowed for the cultivation of crops on steep slopes, increasing arable land and preventing soil erosion. Irrigation systems, such as canals and reservoirs, enabled Wari farmers to harness water resources and support intensive crop cultivation in arid regions. In addition to traditional crops such as maize, potatoes, and quinoa, the Wari Empire also cultivated a variety of specialized crops, including coca, cotton, and tubers. Coca, in particular, played a significant role in Wari society, serving as a ceremonial offering, medicinal plant, and stimulant for laborers. The cultivation of these crops not only diversified the agricultural economy but also contributed to the empire's economic prosperity and cultural significance. Trade played a crucial role in the economy of the Wari Empire, facilitating the exchange of goods and ideas between different regions and cultures. The Wari civilization was situated at the crossroads of major trade routes that connected the Andean highlands with coastal, lowland, and highland regions. These trade routes traversed diverse landscapes, from mountain passes to river valleys, allowing for the exchange of agricultural products, textiles, ceramics, metals, and luxury goods. The Wari Empire maintained extensive trade networks with neighboring polities and distant regions, including the Mochi, Nazca, Tiwanaku, and Chimu civilizations. Trade routes extended along the Pacific coast, the Andean highlands, and the Amazonian lowlands, linking communities engaged in the production and exchange of specialized goods. Wari merchants, known as Pachteka, traveled vast distances to procure exotic commodities such as feathers, shells, and tropical fruits, which were highly prized for their rarity and symbolic value. The economy of the Wari Empire was characterized by a combination of state control, tribute extraction, and market exchange. The state played a central role in regulating economic activities, overseeing production, distribution, and consumption through a system of administrative agencies and bureaucratic mechanisms. Tribute payments from provincial centers provided a steady source of revenue for the imperial treasury, while taxes levied on agricultural produce and artisanal goods funded state-sponsored projects and public works. Commerce in the Wari Empire was conducted through a variety of means, including barter, reciprocity, and market exchange. Local markets, known as tienges, served as hubs of economic activity, where farmers, artisans, and merchants gathered to buy, sell, and trade goods. These markets were regulated by state officials and governed by established customs and protocols, ensuring fair competition and equitable exchange. In addition to local markets, long-distance trade was facilitated by specialized trading centers and caravan routes that linked distant regions and facilitated the exchange of luxury goods and prestige items. Several factors have been proposed to explain the decline of the Wari Empire, although the precise causes remain the subject of scholarly debate. Internal factors, such as political instability, social unrest, and economic strain, likely contributed to the empire's downfall. Regional governors may have asserted greater autonomy, challenging central authority and undermining imperial control. Economic pressures, including overexploitation of resources and environmental degradation, may have also weakened the empire's resilience, leading to food shortages and social unrest. External threats, such as invasion by rival polities or disruption of trade networks, may have further exacerbated the empire's vulnerabilities. The collapse of the Tiwanaku civilization, a key ally and trading partner of the Wari Empire, may have disrupted regional stability and contributed to the decline of Wari influence. Additionally, climatic changes, such as prolonged droughts or severe weather events, may have exacerbated environmental stressors and disrupted agricultural production, further weakening the empire's grip on power. Despite its relatively short-lived existence, the Wari civilization left a lasting legacy that profoundly influenced subsequent Andean cultures. The Wari Empire's administrative innovations, architectural achievements, and artistic traditions served as a blueprint for future civilizations, including the later Inca Empire. The Inca rulers, who rose to power centuries after the collapse of the Wari Empire, drew inspiration from Wari administrative practices, adopting centralized governance, road systems, and state-sponsored projects. Wari architectural styles and construction techniques also persisted long after the empire's decline, with subsequent cultures incorporating Wari motifs and design elements into their own monumental structures. The Wari Empire's legacy extended beyond political and architectural realms to encompass religious beliefs, social customs, and artistic traditions. Wari ceramics, textiles, and metalwork continued to influence Andean artistic expression for centuries, serving as a testament to the enduring impact of this ancient civilization. In recent decades, advances in archaeology, anthropology, and historical research have shed new light on the Wari Empire, prompting a re-evaluation of its significance and legacy. Archaeological excavations at key sites such as the capital city of Wari and provincial centers have yielded valuable insights into Wari society, economy, and culture. Multidisciplinary approaches, including remote sensing technologies, isotopic analysis, and DNA studies, have allowed researchers to explore new avenues of inquiry and challenge conventional interpretations of Wari history. Modern-day interpretations of the Wari Empire emphasize its role as a dynamic and cosmopolitan civilization that thrived amidst the complexities of Andean life. Scholars seek to understand not only the rise and fall of the Wari Empire but also its broader significance within the context of Andean history and world civilizations. By examining the intersections of politics, economy, culture, and environment, researchers aim to reconstruct the multifaceted nature of Wari society and explore its enduring relevance to contemporary understandings of human civilization. As we conclude our journey through the enigmatic world of the Wari Empire, we are left with a profound appreciation for the remarkable achievements of this ancient Andean civilization. From its humble beginnings in the Ayacucho region to its emergence as a dominant force in the Andean highlands, the Wari Empire captivates us with its monumental architecture, exquisite craftsmanship, and vibrant cultural expression. Through the lens of archaeology, anthropology, and historical research, we have unraveled the mysteries of Wari society, delving into its political structure, economic systems, and religious beliefs. We have explored the intricacies of Wari life, from the bustling streets of its urban centers to the tranquil beauty of its agricultural landscapes. Yet, our journey does not end here. The legacy of the Wari Empire lives on in the cultural heritage of modern-day Andean communities and in the ongoing efforts of scholars and researchers to uncover its hidden depths. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the Wari civilization, we gain a deeper understanding of the complexities of human society and the enduring impact of ancient civilizations on the course of history. Join us as we embark on future expeditions, delving deeper into the annals of Andean history and uncovering the hidden treasures of our shared heritage. Together, let us celebrate the legacy of the Wari Empire and the rich tapestry of human culture that continues to inspire and enlighten us to this day.